Hello guys, it's TZK, and today we're going to be having a look at the 9th full news, rearmament, performance improvements, head balances and more. So we've actually had a look at this, I think 2 weeks ago with the weapons and stuff. They had some changes, and I think this time we are focusing on the Zeds. So with the rearmament update heading your way this month, we wanted to take time to share more of these challenges you'll expect, changes. We've already covered weapon balances in the previous one, so they want to focus on performance, Z balance and more. So it is going to be mostly for Zeds and stuff. And the first thing you want to highlight is performance and stability improvements. The team has worked on over 100 individual optimization tasks that should improve overall player performance, as well as minimise and increase performance during spikes, leading to smoother gameplay on many systems. More performance improvements are expected to make their way to the update. The winter update. I just realised that says winter. Doesn't this come out in Halloween? I guess the winter one is the next update after this, I don't know. Switching to gameplay, the first items in new feature, Z bump physics. Players falling on or sliding into Zeds that are not attacking can now be stumbled, knocked down, and you can even obliterate them. You can't wait to see how you incorporate this new feature. That's cool. So I got like a stunning feature. That's pretty funny. So if you just bash him with a gun or something, or jump on top of him. But speaking of that, this double barrel, hopefully it has like a, you know, when you fire both barrels you get some airtime, like KF2's double barrel. Hopefully you can do that and then just jump on a Zed's head and just like knock him over. And the main balance for today is Zeds. They've received work focused on making them more predictable to dodge various scenarios, as well as various tweaks to improve the combat flow. All non-bosses have afflictions that can interrupt to cancel out executions of enemies against players. And with the blow, adjustments to the rotation and distance, triggers and multiple abilities, improve gameplay for dodging. Chimera, disable use of the longer version of the Phase 2 Maya Energy Ball for normal difficulty. So that's good for new players to get used to the boss. Adjustments to damage radius, I think that's supposed to say. And rotations and multiple melee abilities improve gameplay for dodging. Sounds like he hits you a bit less with like melee, which is good. The Maya and Clot, adjustments to the rotation and damage volumes of abilities to improve gameplay for dodging. Crawler and Crawler Lava, adjustments to the rotation of multiple melee abilities to improve gameplay for dodging. Again, better dodging and stuff. But adjustments to the rotation and damage for dodging, basically same thing for System My Assist. Flesh Pounds, adjustment to the rotation and multiple melee abilities to improve gameplay for dodging. So when the Flesh Pound does like his melee attacks, you know, where he extends his arm and hits you, I guess you can avoid that a lot better. The Go Fast, adjustment to the rotation distance, improve gameplay for dodging, the same thing as the others. With the Husk, the Fireball attack is actually 30% slower. Gives more time to shoot the barrel before it fires. So I guess the build up with the Husk gun is a lot slower. Gives you a chance to get to cover or move. And even the homing has also been reduced by 40%. Impaler reduced the damage dealt by charge and leap parts of its charge ability by 50%. So it reduced the damage dealt by the charge and leap part. Okay, so when it charges at you it doesn't do as much. The slam part of the charge ability deals the same damage as before. That's basically just like melee and stuff. Adjustments to damage, radius and rotations. Improve gameplay for dodging. How many times am I going to read that sentence? Green Crawler basically has the exact same thing. Scrake, adjustment to the... Okay, I'm reading that again. It now takes way more hits before the Z will attempt to block incoming damage, so there's a bit of a delay you can use to your advantage. I imagine that might be a bit OP. The Z will also leave 2 block stamps 2 times faster. Right, so he basically stops blocking like a lot quicker, that's cool. And we've got another one for the Flesh Pound. It takes way more hits before the Zeds will attempt to block incoming damage. Okay, a bit slower. Zed will also leave the blocked stance 2 times faster. Same thing as the Scrake then. And the Siren reduced projectile speed of the slight projectiles 37.5%. Added distance restriction of target being at least further than 4 meters before allowing the use of the sonic ability. So certain distance, then she'll use it. That's cool. And homing has actually been removed for the sonic projectile. And along with these changes, players will now find it much harder to miss. I doubt that because my aim's still bad when the large sets have arrived, and we'll enjoy more satisfying audio, score headshots. And the last thing I want to highlight today is over 700 individual bug fixes. So that includes the weapon balances we talked about last time, about a few weeks ago. And of course the update includes the perk decoupling, the free weapons. But yeah, they mentioned about a winter update as well, so this is probably where Season 2 is going to come in, because it's supposed to be near about December on the roadmap. Because we've actually got 2 updates for 2025. It's already near the end already. But yeah, this was basically just Z balances again. Nothing interesting so far, nothing. I mean, there was a few things that stood out to me, like the projectile speed of Sonic stuff and the husk, but most of them, I guess we'll see it when we play it. So if you want to keep up to date with Killing Floor 3 news, I will be the channel for that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and yeah, I'll see you next time.